Welcome to episode 409 of the Upper Bowl podcast. We have lasted the worst week of sports, which is no sports except for the MLB All-Star break, for the Home Run Derby, the game itself. There was an award show. Some people call it the ESPYs. I call it the maybe the Met Gala of sports reporting, at least. And we usually do a award show, but we haven't done one in 4 years, so because we don't want to do that's too much work for us anyway. So Duncan, Dad, how we doing? And I got to say this, your boy Christopher Sanchez shit the bed for the National League, by the way. So bad job by you. We lost home field advantage, by the way.
Yes, we're back. It's that
Crosby doing?
Exactly.
part of the year you just pull yourself through as a sports fan. Thank goodness the World Cup was there. We'll do that recap later. If not, I just want to thank the Academy.
I would like to see cities get back to work, by the way, especially where I'm at right now. I know it's the World Cup fever, but can we get back to work here, please?
People are going back to work now.
They should, but I don't think they're going fast enough, by the way.
They're not going fast enough.
Exactly. I will say this. I did not watch much of the Home Run Derby because I kind of don't seek stuff out anymore if it's over streaming, unless it's like football, like Amazon Prime. I don't mind doing it, But Netflix, I'm like, if it's Christmas, I don't mind, Is there something to watch? I just didn't seek out the Home Run Derby. Did you watch the Home Run Derby, by the way?
I did watch the Home Run Derby. I felt I was obligated because of being a Philadelphia homer. Snuck in Harper, snuck in Schwarber.
You to try to sneak in the game itself, actually.
They were trying to sneak in the game, yes, exactly. It was okay. It was good. I'm happy for the kid that won. Kind of new in the format that they had going.
Mm-hmm.
He was primed for it. Schwarber got a rough draw against the guys he had hit against. Walker, kudos to you. And I mean, he looked like an old-fashioned just baseball slugger. Like not a whole lot of body movement.
Like Willie McGee.
No. Like a Pedro Guerrero, a George Foster. I'm going way back here, man.
Okay.
A Dave Kingman, like just a big burly dude, just taking cuts. Nothing crazy. No overexertion. He just golfing.
Like a Will Clark, at least.
Will Clark's swing was too smooth. This guy was just like you stand up there. He looked like the dad
like
of the softball.
Maybe like a Brian Jordan or a Brad Fulmer, at least.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You get there. Cardinal relations. All right. That's good.
I was trying to figure out Cardinal relations after these Home Run Derbies. They never won a Home Run Derby, so sucks to suck anyway. So welcome to the club, by the way.
Welcome to the club. Enjoy it.
At least we'll say this: it helped me out because now the swing's gonna be awful now in the NL Central, at least. So
that's right.
I call it away because we know one thing: if a Philly won, the swing's gonna be miserable anyways. And you guys will be bitching about on WYP or the Fanatic anyway.
I did learn something though, and completely skipped this. All right.
Oh, Nelly.
What is it?
That the Chicago White Sox are leading the American League Central at the break.
Wait. Let me look at this, by the way. Are you telling me I'm supposed to pay attention to the Southsiders?
Someone said the Southsiders were leading at the break, at the turn.
What is this, 2005 at least?
I don't know what's going on. I don't even know who's on their team. The one Japanese kid hitting home runs.
It is true, by the way. The White Sox are up. They're currently tied for the division right now, by the way.
Hey,
50
as good as a win.
They're 50-45. Cleveland is 51-46 after they swept the Marlins last weekend anyway. So
all right, so they have the game in hand, right? So they have that half game.
Yeah.
So
Cleveland's last 10 was 6-4. Cleveland White Sox, the Southsiders were 5-5. So good for them anyway. So that's enough White Sox talk anyways. The Southsiders, they don't like us anyways, especially because we don't like the White Sox fans anyways. I love how White Sox Dave was giving Philly fans shit as saying like they're booing everybody. Like, I love how a White Sox fan is commenting since they've been known to jump a first base coach, a father and a son, which people forget about, and also a White Sox fan bringing a gun and they shot himself as well. By the way, which one's more funny? I think the father and son's more funnier. By the way,
oh, that was ridiculous. And you know what? I want to say I feel bad for bringing stuff up, but every time you turn around, they're throwing Philly under the bus. Something bad is like, it's the Philly pill. Listen, Philadelphia's turned into like one of the nicest places to go and watch a game. You get a little bit of rivalry, but really not fighting. Go to San Francisco, man. You're going to get hit.
Go to the old Oakland Coliseum.
You're going to get hit.
Go to
a lot of stuff going off in Texas now too, man.
I know.
The Texans games. Oh, good Lord. Shout out to the McNair family. Miss McNair.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
Bad day for that. I think. Shout out to our boys at Houston, by the way. They are going through it right now. McNair family passing away, and also Lance McCullers getting traded. By the way,
Lance McCullers is gone.
I know. So that's the other thing. Other than that, this is like I say, well, at least we're recording this show. At least there's a baseball game tonight. Anyways, the Phillies and the Mets have a solo dolo act. They're on the main stage for ESPN. There we go. All-Star game itself. Christopher Sanchez got rocked, and I didn't care, honestly. I turned it off after the third inning, by the way. You want what I put on instead?
What do you got?
I threw a movie on. Anyways, that's what I've been doing. It's like the game sucks, throw it on a movie. Hello, Apple TV, by the way.
Let's just get right down to meat and potatoes, right? Did you watch? Did you care? They brought this up on ESPN. They gave Buster a 4-minute segment talking about it. We've called this out now for, I want to say, this is year 3 we've been saying this. Year 4 we've been saying this. Yeah. Do people care? Does it matter? Do we watch?
We're that bored of content these days? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's I don't think you can put enough bells and whistles and dog and pony show stuff around it. The all-star walk of fame there out front of Independence Mall Hall, whatever. I get to see Livy Dunn and whomever else.
Bartender Livy Dunn, by the way, spotted on Crossing Broad, by the way. Just shout out to that, by the way.
Shout out to the Xfinity and Stateside. She's down there throwing seltzers at people.
I want to know what the funnier thing is. Michael Irvin showing up to MLB All-Star game. What are we doing here?
He's making a push for his podcast, and I love Mike, but
we do love Mike. The trolling was
I want
ridiculous,
his,
by the way.
I need his regimen. I need to know what he's doing because it's 60. I mean, he is built like a outhouse, man.
It's bad enough I'm seeing him for Hard Rock bet ads for cheering for Españas for Spain, by the way.
Yep.
I'm looking at Michael Irvin, Michael Irvin, I know you need the cash. I know you need everything, but this is too much. Come on, stay. The baseball stuff's ridiculous, by the way, too.
He did point out a good little. He noticed, the two Phillies, the dot in the eyes are the same Cowboys stars. Yeah, so he was like, "It's going to come up on WIP. People are going to want to change it." He said, "Watch it. I guarantee. Watch. They'll come out and they'll make them Liberty Bells. Guarantee they'll make them Liberty Bells."
Yeah, that would look like shit anyway. Keep the stars. Want to know why? It'd be funny. Or you just go for North Star at least. That's what you should do.
My God.
That's the farthest north he's been in maybe in 10 years, by the way, Michael Irvin, anyway. So
Hey.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I gotta throw a little jab at the Miami Hurricane legend, Michael Irvin. Anyways, I gotta do it. So I know he may find me, but oh well. Did I care about the game? No. Did I watch it? No. All I know is Twitter exploded when it was they did the fireworks scene from Sandlot, by the way.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was cool. That was nice. What I didn't like was the hot mic where the players were screaming at the kids on the bike, like, yo, oh, come here, yo. Like, they're riding their bikes on the field, man. They're going to cut through the infield. It's all right.
Yeah.
You can read.
Chase Utley would have clocked the kid, by the way. That would happen.
Somebody got clocked.
Who would have clocked the kid first? Chase Utley or someone from the 80s or 90s or 2000s, like Lenny Dykstra, maybe?
Nah, Lenny would just spit the chawl on him.
Mark Grace would give him an attaboy at least.
There was a time where you couldn't go to Veterans Stadium, look out in center field, and there would just be this 3-foot circle of brown disgustingness, and you're like, that's Lenny.
That's Lenny.
Lenny's out there spitting the chaw. I just think he marked it. I mean, and knowing Lenny, he would mark it.
He would mark a spot, then the ground crew was like, I got to get this ready for fucking football season soon. Like, Lenny, no dip today. Why? Got an Eagle game at 7 tonight.
They're out there with the OxyClean and Stanley Steamer.
The Janny King, at least. The Janny King. They would get
the Janny King. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Get the Janny King out. All right. I'm going to be out. That was one thing that people talked about.
And nobody played, too. Shohei was a little banged up. Paul
Shohei was out.
Pitch. Zach Wheeler was a little, butthurt.
Miz was out too, by the way.
Yeah, Miz didn't play.
Miz and Skeens pitched Sunday, which was more, I'll say, is more important game for them to pitch than an All-Star game anyway. So,
and why don't we do it at the end of the season?
Then it'll be like the Pro Bowl then.
That's what I'm saying. Let's do it at the end of the season. Like, obviously, your playoff teams, you're probably not going to get those guys.
No.
But I don't know.
I don't want. I like it in July because then we have something to do. We have our Cabo Wabo trips anyways. We all of us.
Wabo. The
all of us
Cabo
people
Wabo Cantina. Shout out to
Cabo
Toby Keith, R.I.P.
That's
And
true.
who else is my boy in there? Sammy Hagar, right? Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to Sammy Hagar. Yes. Shout out to Sammy Hagar. Yes.
I
do
can't
have
drive 55, baby.
I'm not gonna lie. I have his tequila somewhere in my freezer. By the way, I don't know if you're supposed to freeze tequila. I just left it in the freezer when
If
I
it
first
goes in
moved
and comes out icy, it's not really good stuff. That's all.
True. It's the black bottle. It's a black bottle. At
Uh-huh.
least. So I think that's still in there. I'll do a follow up by the way later today. By the way,
Okay.
the game itself I did not care. I'm gonna be honest with you. I turned it off pretty quickly. My attention span for baseball has been blah. I feel like I've been like, so there's some days when you watch a game, it's like, ugh, you know,
Mhm.
that felt like I was being waterboarded almost. Like, this is a good day. to throw
Oh
up.
my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you feel waterboarded at times watching this when this MLB All-Star games now these days?
I can't tell you the last time I watched an entire All-Star game. I can't. Can't.
I was at the NHL All-Star game and I knew how much I hate All-Star games anyway. So that's
Mhm,
one thing. So that's why I do not partake in All-Star games. I usually try to go to a music thing or a comedy show or a concert that day. This time we could not find one anyway. So the void was like, okay, I gotta do something. So shout out to Apple TV at least. All right. We have more important news to talk about anyways.
We do.
That's your baseball update. Cubs got the Twins for 3. Then they have the Tigers. After that, Phillies got the Mets for 3. That's a weird one. So they play Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Dodgers play the Yankees this weekend. So la-di-da. So
La-di-da.
I'm going to be honest with you. Are people going to be able to search out Sunday Night Baseball this week since it's Dodgers Yankees, by the way? Is a better question.
Dodgers. Yeah, that's they.
I'm going to say this. NBC has screwed the pooch because I still go to ESPN for Sunday Night Baseball. It's been like that for almost 50, like my 33-year existence, 34-year existence on the planet. So I go by that. Like, all right, there's nothing on, and I go to NBC. It's like, oh, you're on. Don't care. It's not the same, anyways, because I don't have my boy John Miller saying this, anyways. So exactly. All right, we got real
Morgan, baby, Eminem,
Morgan and Miller, at least, anyway. So all right, let's get down to the real news. That's where people really care about. I will start off. We have a lot of angles to go with in the National Hockey League. It is schedule release day, by the way, for the rest of the schedule, by the way.
Wow.
I will say this. I figured out the first couple of games for the Florida Panthers, by the way.
Okay. All right.
It's Carolina. They start off on Tuesday, by the way. They're the 5:00 game again, by the way. So
is this in Carolina?
It's in Carolina.
Is this banner raising day?
This is yes, for the Carolina Hurricanes, at least.
Mhm.
So it's Panthers, Hurricanes, 2 Southeast Division teams to start off at 5:00, anyways. So it's in Carolina. Then it's Rangers, Bruins, by the way.
5:00. This is your prime time reigning Stanley Cup champion.
Hey,
let's bury him at 5 while they raise their banner.
Let's bury them at 5. Yes, that's what they did last year to the Florida Panthers, anyway. So if you're not a big name squad, get out. So.
Outright.
Exactly for that. All right, so 5:00 is Panthers Hurricanes. 7:00 you have a good TSN triple header or Sportsnet triple header.
Oh,
You have Leafs Canadiens, by the way,
okay
for Canada.
All right, Canada.
And you have Canucks Oilers at the late night as well, by the way. All right, Rangers Bruins 8:00 at the Fleet Center.
Oh,
Last time they played, Rangers got a beat down 10-1 by the Bruins. So we'll see how that
back.
goes.
This is our year.
Right, now you sound like an England sports fan right now.
Oh, shots fired.
That is one thing. And then we have late night. Do we need to put on the Chicago and Vegas?
Sure,
like Chicago. I know it's the Blackhawks. I know it's original sick. They're stuck in the late 90s, early aughts right now. They suck, by the way. Like 29, 39, and 14. We would really need to put on the Blackhawks. Like if this was Patrick Kane and Jonathan Days, Patty Sharp and everybody else, I understand. But it's not that anymore. Am I right?
Oh yeah, it's not that anymore.
Other thing that's going on. Patrick Kane is a free agent. It's between Buffalo and Chicago, by the way.
Ooh.
Where do you
Buffalo
think
and
she'll go, by the
Chicago.
way? I kind of want him to just go
Ooh.
back to Chicago. We'd be perfect anyways.
Yeah,
It only makes sense. Him going to Buffalo will be weird anyways.
it would be weird.
And plus he will not be playing for original 6 teams. So it's kind of want him to stay for or only play for original 6 teams anyways. So it only makes sense. All right. The real news that happened.
What is the real news?
Steve Yzerman is no longer the GM for the Detroit Red Wings, by the way.
What? What happened?
Yes. It looks like them in management, aka Yzerman, or I'm gonna say this. I think Dylan Larkin went to the Illich family. Was like, he's not gonna move me anyways. And I'm guessing the Illich family called up Yzerman and was like, move Larkin. And I'm guessing like Yzerman said, like, I'm not doing it.
Right.
I want players, not picks.
Mhm.
And then I'm guessing Larkin left, and then Yzerman got called from Illich, like, what do you want to do? We can't do this anymore. And Yzerman is no longer your GM for the Detroit Red Wings. I think it's true. This is truly a developing case. I don't know what's going to happen with Yzerman. The Yzer plan failed for 10 years, by the way. We could say that. Am I right, Duncan Dad?
Oh yeah, it did not go according to plan the way they wanted it to, and changes are coming to changes here, and it's one of those times where they see that it didn't work out,
Yeah,
and
You're not reacting quick enough, by the way.
right. You're not reacting quick enough. People around you are getting better. They had that one season right where they were kind of in the dumps, and they came back, made a bottom line playoff push, and was like, okay, that works, but. It's difficult when you have your hometown hero guy and you need to move on from it.
Yeah.
We've seen.
And he went to Michigan too also, so it's not good right now.
It's not good. No, it's not good. And you're like, do we take that break? Do we, and you're like, yeah, okay, I guess we have to. And you don't want it to be drawn out. Which
has been, by the way.
Exactly. Which has. And it kind of feels like the same thing that's going on with a lot of those stars there in Canada.
Yeah.
With Matthews and what's going to happen in Toronto, and you're just sitting there thinking like, all right, when is this shoe going to drop? When's it going to drop? When's it going to drop? And you try to recreate that wheel over and over and over, and it's going to be great, and the lineage is going to be there, and that's not the business of sport. That's not the business of hockey nowadays. It just doesn't work like that. And to your point, talking about the Flyers news that's coming up, those are your two roads, right? Yep. These are your two roads that you can take. So. Yeah, it would be good to see what happens up there. But I know Detroit. I've seen a lot of their posts on social media. And
it's been electric, by the way.
They've been electric. It was 97.1, right? ESPN.
Yeah, shout out to 97.1 the ticket.
They were going nuts.
Exactly. 97.1 the ticket's been on fire with all the things. Like one of the callers said, it was like, "Are we sure that Steve Yzerman was not smoking a doobie?" I saw that. It was like, I think it was in the Carson Anderson show. I was like, I said that to Jake Reap. I was like, Jake Reap, I know it's your childhood hero and stuff, but this is a bad look anyways, people calling Steve Yzerman a stoner, by the way.
It's the disassociation between the generations of, the fans and wanting to get something done. And we've seen this happen time and time again, and we'll beat this dead horse. Sometimes you can go from the field to the front office. Other times,
like Bobby Clark, he had no problem doing it.
He had no problem doing it, especially at the style and the brand and the type of hockey that was being played during that period. Make that transition. I know Yzerman, what he was trying to do in Detroit, but now you're looking at it with the drafting rights, the contract rights, the salary cap, the trade clause. Like, there's long gone are the days of saying, "Hey,"
which he hates, by the way. He hates the new NHL, anyways.
He hates the new NHL. So he's already put himself behind the 8 ball because he's personally unwilling to adapt and change because it doesn't feel right to him. And if it doesn't feel right to you, even going through the motions, like, you're sending out that vibe, you're sending out that energy. It's not going to fall into place. I mean, Dunk's not playing for the Rangers for his entire career now. No, I got a good season. Somebody give me a check. Give me the check. Right?
Exactly. Like someone from the Flyers, for example. Trevor Zegras is going to stay, by the way, but
he's getting to stay.
He's staying, but it's like Cutter Gauthier, for the prime example, is like, I didn't want to be here. Steve Yzerman's like, I don't know what I would do if I had that problem, anyways. He probably wouldn't even walk anyways, like Jimmy VC did with Buffalo or Nashville was, anyways. So that's why. So it's when you look at it, it's like can't adapt to the new NHL ruling in the style with the player empowerment, which I am already about to start hating my life with since that's coming to the National Hockey League anyway.
The player empowerment movement.
And plus, like when you look at it, like it's almost same as almost like Pat Verbeek. He hates like giving out like term to players. He doesn't want to give out no movement calls, bonuses, and bullshit. He's just like you get your money, and that's what happens anyway. So it's like that anyways. Like you're not going to get a $10,000 because you're signing in Anaheim almost. But the real breaking news is Trevor's Leo Carlsson watch is officially over. The Anaheim Ducks have matched it. Am I bummed? Yes. Because I really wanted the player. That's why. A frontline center. And for us, 91 would look cool as a flyer of Leo Carlsson. And plus, we even had a Sweden player in Aware that was pretty cool anyways, and is about to be hit his prime soon. Even though he's only 21, I was looking forward to that. But only a man could dream. And when you look at it even more, Cutter Gauthier only wants the same exact contract or no dollar less than that same contract that Leo Carlsson gets. So I like to say this. Shout out to Danny Briere for fucking up the Anaheim Ducks payroll, by the way.
Enjoy.
Did you see the Anaheim Ducks is like their operating budget's like almost exactly the amount of money that Leo Carlsson gets, by the way?
Hey, that's the price of doing business nowadays, man.
Exactly.
Price of doing business.
With this rising cap, I think we're gonna see this. Are you gonna be surprised when you see like the teams with flushed with cash are gonna spend a lot of money, like the old NHL back in the day? And like the small market team, they're gonna be like, I have my own salary floor, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. And you're gonna get a lot of guys being way overpaid to play in the most random of places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna want their one big name star and they're gonna hitch their wagon to it. And it's like, okay, cool, but man, they start coming around 11, 12, 13 a year for a guy who
bottom six.
Probably couldn't sniff like $1 million.
Couldn't sniff the top six at least, anyway. So it's gonna be crazy, anyways. When you look at it, it's gonna be real interesting what's gonna happen to all the Canadian teams with the salary cap going up 106 million. By the way,
money.
My lord, it's
straight.
It's gonna be interesting because you're gonna see a lot of players want to get out. Like if you're like Connor Hellebuck, he wants out of fucking Winnipeg right now.
Yep. And
rumor is he wants to go to Buffalo. By the way.
Hey,
I'm for it.
Come on down.
Come on down. You take the Peace. Is it the Peace Bridge?
I think it is the Peace Bridge.
Look at me. I know my
Buffalo
history. Take the Peace Bridge. Like drive down from Winnipeg, get to Ontario. Take the Peace Bridge over and coming back stateside at least for real. Yeah. When you look at it, like people don't want to play in these small markets anymore. Like, let's be honest.
And are they going to be willing to take number one a pay cut if they really want to do that? And then,
especially American players, they'll find a way to get back down here anyways.
Right. And the teams that are sending them, are they going to be willing to, not price gouge the other team?
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, this whole big Gauthier and Carlsson hoo in Anaheim now. Well, you created it, man. You're asking for this treasure trove of picks and money, and now,
or just being stubborn.
You set the bar for yourself.
Yeah,
come on,
you matched it.
Come on, man.
You match it. You were looking as do I take the 4 draft picks? Pat Verbeek doesn't want paid players. Crazy amount of money. He probably wants to keep everyone under a certain amount of money, like it's the old NHL. And he was like, no.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
Not anymore. So that's one thing. So Carlson's no longer a flyer. One person who is still a flyer. We still have a Trevor Zegras on the team, by the way. He's not no Jeremy Roenick, but he is on the team still. I'm very happy. They did not have to go to arbitration, by the way.
That's
they filed for arbitration, but they did not have to go to the courtv system at least. So
that's good, man.
That's a good thing. So he is now on the Flyers for a 4-year contract worth an AAV of $9.125 million. There's also a trade clause as well. Shout out to Kevin Kurz. He's been on the watch for this, by the way, because he's been usually my go-to, see what's going on with the Flyers and stuff. As his contract includes a 10-team limited no trade clause in the 3rd year. He submits a list of 10 teams that he cannot be traded to. It's a 6-team clause in the 4th year, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
How about that, by the way?
I guess you want to give people the impression that they have some kind of say in where they're going and what they're doing and whatever. Yeah. That's all fine and well.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you gotta give his player to get what he wants to do. Anyways, like what I've been told is they want to stay in Philly. He's a New York kid, by the way, and he likes to be in the Philly area. His parents are close. You can see his parents as much as they play the Islanders, the Rangers, the Devils. So
In Boston. Yeah.
In Boston, yeah, that's true. Anyways, but it's like the travel's great. Anyways, I'm guessing this what happened was Zegras and Dreiser went to Leo. I was like, dude, come to Philly. Like the travel's way better. Anyways, you're not on a plane all the time. Anyways, going to do. Anyways, so
take a bus, take a train, take an aeroplane just to get on back.
Trains, planes, automobiles, maybe a bus too at least. Anyways, so
the bus, that 95 corridor,
the Jersey Turnpike corridor. Anyways, so this opening nights are coming. By the way, schedules of release have been dropped already. We're still waiting for the Flyers schedule, which is the main thing. Anyways, we know their opening night is against the Pittsburgh Penguins, by the way.
Ooh.
Little rivalry action. Start off the first Flyers Penguins game of the year on opening night in Philadelphia, by the way. This is your schedule. This is your opening night schedule for TNT, by the way. Hear me out. Flyers Penguins, great lead-in game, by the way.
Great leading game.
Do you know who the next game is?
Edmonton.
No. Avs Kings in Colorado, by the way.
Ooh, okay.
I'm kind of down for that, actually. That is classic. I like to say that's classic ESPN, maybe NBCSN, like great lead-in game. Then you have a great West Coast game. Okay. Like you can't go wrong with that, by the way.
We'll be tuning in.
I'll be tuning in. We know one thing is the Panthers. I've got to put their first road trip together, by the way. They go to Carolina on a Tuesday, 5 o'clock game. They go to the West Coast, by the way.
Oh, right away.
Play San Jose.
Oh.
Then they play Anaheim on a Sunday, I believe. And they play the Kings on a Tuesday, by the way.
Ooh, all right.
That's a nice little... I don't know if you...
Some frequent flyer miles right out of the gate.
That's a nice 4-game roadie to start off the season off anyways. Get your frequent flyer miles in. Trevor will have to will be done with the West Coast games unless it's Western Canada.
Yeah.
So the West Coast games will be cleared of me anyway. So start off the gate. So I'm pretty happy for that, by the way. So
knock it out.
Knock them out. Knock them dead. So the Panthers will be on a West Coast road trip.
West Coast Bender.
Thanks for the opening night schedule that everyone put up, like all the teams, and I was able to quickly piece it all together. By the way, it's like, Panthers on the West Coast to start off immediately. So
there you go.
I can't go wrong with that. Unless you're a Panther fan, you're probably pissed about it.
That's all right. Give you a couple late nights to start the year, you'll be fine.
Hey, it's like the Flyers did. Like when they start out in Western Canada, like at least you got the worst road trip out of the way, anyway. So, so like the Pacific Division trip's not bad. I like that trip anyway. So, someone has leaked, like someone in the Panthers, like if you're a season ticket holder, your games got leaked. By the way,
really?
Yeah, someone like the tickets got leaked to them already, so you saw all the dates anyways.
Oh,
so I was looking through this thing. I was like, "Where's the Flyer game?" So it's presumably in March, by the way.
Oh, we have a little inside breaking news.
Yeah, that's a little. Nice. I'm not totally sure if it's truly true, but Flyers Panthers only come down once this year. By the way, it's gonna be I think it may be a Saturday night affair. By the way, not no hockey night in Canada, but if nice
it's two young teams, Kachuk brothers playing together.
Kachuk brothers force Porter Martone, Rick Tocchet, some great hockey action, yo. The Philly fan probably playing Tampa probably the night before or Thursday night.
Oh yeah, they're coming across.
coming across to Miami. I'm looking like that's the one. I've done that road trip. Will Trevor do it again? Maybe, because he gets to sleep in his own bed for one night anyways, or he may just go to Fort Lauderdale Beach and be with all the other Flyer fans at least. Anyways.
Oh my god.
But the schedule will be dropping today. If you're listening to this, it is 11 a.m. in the East, by the way. We're recording really early, by the way. We never do we never do early podcasts, but we had to wait a day because Duncan Dad was sick. So we want to make sure we give you a podcast, by the way. So he's fully recovered, by the way, because he probably was puking because of Christopher Sanchez was brutal, by the way, on the All-Star.
Brutal, absolutely brutal.
So get ready for that. Other thing that's going on, I want to do we're waiting on the Drysdale contract anyway, so we're probably waiting for that. It's going to happen anyway, so get ready for that. All right, the main thing we got to talk about. World Cup update. What happened? And Argentina, I know they won, so I'm not happy about that. Go.
We are bringing you live coverage of the FIFA 26 World Cup final. Yes, Spain puts on a clinical masterclass and kick France out of the final.
Well, they're in Miami at least. I know Francis, by the way.
Are done. Yes, so France will be playing England, who were leading up until like the 85th minute against Argentina, and then Messi, Magic, Argentina wins again, basically at the buzzer. And what this does, it sets up Argentina and Spain for the final. Now, if you've gone back to the rankings of this entire tournament, this is basically like a 1 versus 2 seed, 1 versus 3 seed.
So it's like it's a UConn versus Michigan thing almost.
Yeah, it's not really a shock that these teams were here. Spain hasn't looked all that wonderful. They did play really well against France, which is kind of like coming out party. But little did you know, and little did the world know, this is not AI generated. This is not anything that we, are doing voodoo and magic with. But in 2007, a 20-year-old Lionel Messi was doing a UNICEF calendar at his home club in Barca, and they had a raffle for the little town to, involve the kids. And a little young baby won with his parents, and he came in this caring, giving, whatever sort of UNICEF thing. We know what UNICEF is, people, right?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Messi's in here, and he's, got the little baby in the tub and doing a little, rubber ducky thing and all this kind of stuff. The kid in the picture is Lamine Yamal.
Wait. I gotta pause the music here. We got what?
What's in the box?
This is kind of breaking news, by the way.
The child in the picture is Lamine Yamal. His parents entered the raffle, and they won this raffle. So in 2007, a newborn baby boy, Lamine Yamal, is being held by Lionel Messi inside Camp Nou, doing some. And people are saying this is like voodoo, witchcraft arts, passing of the torch, whatever. But listen, it lines up, man. This stuff lines up. It lines up. So you got the magician and the master, and they got the heir apparent. Listen, there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on, and FIFA, we love you, but we know that the eruption runs deep in FIFA. So
it's not even worse than the IOC anyways.
Enjoy your final. Enjoy your final.
I will say
will the torch be passed, or will Messi pull the back-to-back?
One thing I do hate, by the way, this game's in New York City. That's New Jersey, by the way. This should be I'm going to be honest with you. If you follow Alexi Law.
It's in New York, New Jersey.
It
New
is
York, New Jersey Stadium. It's in the Meadowlands, people. It's in a swamp.
It's in the fucking swamp.
In the middle of
Am I a bad
nowhere.
person? I wish this was at Jerry World. Because it would look kind of cool anyways. Been the first meaningful playoff game at Jerry World since maybe, I don't know when, anyways.
For whatever reason, right? And I'll speak from experience here. Late 80s, early 90s, like when you were in Europe, if you said like you were from the States and you said like you had any kind of ties to the East Coast, like New York, or like, oh my God, like New York was on a pedestal. I'm gonna tell you this right now. New York is not on a pedestal right now. Nope. You will say it's great. The Knicks won. Yes, I love you. Kudos. Cinderella, Big Apple, blah, 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 blah. But World Cup final, outside, we know it's for seating capacity. Put it in Jerry World. You're inside. You get the same amount of seats, less maybe about 10,000 people.
Yeah.
You charge way more for the boxes.
Yeah.
Coming in and out with it. Like, it just, if MetLife, Meadowlands were likened to Dallas, then I would say, hey, dude, no problem. Like, this is phenomenal. This is great. But it looks like
air conditioning.
It looks like an air conditioning.
One who we can blame for this new stadium, because the Jets wanted to put their stadium in Manhattan, by the way. One who said no to that.
Who said no to it?
Good old Knicks owner, James Dolan, because he didn't want to compete with other concerts, by the way. The new Jet Stadium, which has been like where the rail yard was, is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Hudson Yards, right? Yeah.
Hudson Yards. That's where they're going to build.
That's been a great place, man.
I would, if that was there, it'd been so
Hudson
cool.
Yards, adjacent to the cruise terminals and right there by the Intrepid.
Yeah. Like I would go on to like if the Eagles and Jets, like I'll take the train down. I've been no problem doing that.
Absolutely.
But no,
James
Dolan said no. You go back to New Jersey
ball.
anyways. Like you don't get the stadium anyways. But I get to keep the concerts, not you. I get to keep them.
Now speaking of MSG, right?
Speaking of MSG, We do not have a wedding cap recap, but there was a bunch of trash and people were selling it on the fucking side on eBay already. From if you're part of the Taylor Swift wedding, by the way, loonies, by the way, total loonies, by the way.
Yeah, I can't. People, I'm telling you, there's a market for everything. People will buy anything.
People buy a lot of stuff. Doesn't matter what it is, anyways. It's just it's you just got to do the deal anyway. So
Sunday, tune in. Messi and Argentina.
It's 3 o'clock game, right?
Is it 3? Is it 3 o'clock?
It's 11 a.m. pregame. I saw that.
It's like an 11 a.m. pregame for 6 hours or something like that. It's
really
ridiculous.
Need that? Do we really?
Do we need 6 hours of pregame? No, we don't. I don't need 6 hours of Alexi Lalas and Thierry Henry and Zlatan telling me whatever.
3 o'clock Sunday, by the way.
Oh my gosh! And then you got the halftime show.
Wait! You are breaking news to me. There's a halftime show to this.
There's a halftime show.
We NFLing this is FIFA World Cup.
We are yes, we are. People going to be at the halftime show.
Give me a list.
Start out with a little Justin Bieber action.
What's your point?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We revealed the halftime show. Halftime show has been revealed. Shakira, Justin Bieber, Madonna. Oh yeah. It could last around 20, 25 minutes or more. It's gonna completely disrupt the flow of the game. But it doesn't really matter because it's gonna be now 5 20-minute blocks, 5 25-minute blocks.
You have hydration breaks too now.
Yeah, it was actually kind of funny during the England and Argentina game. Jordan Pickford, the goalkeeper for England, he was eyeing the clock. Yeah. And he had a couple stops like just below like the 22-minute mark, 23 mark, and he's like, drink. And I'm like, all right, so basically now the teams that are progressing in this tournament have adapted to the fact like we're going to get 20-minute quarters, 25-minute quarters, most with a little stoppage, play our butt off for that time. And when they break the games down into that those increments, I mean, like these teams who are advanced, like that's exactly what they've done. Exactly what they've done. They haven't played like a normal football game, You
get ready for Premier League to start. Come back like Willie Blair's like, I need the hydration break. Like, you don't get one.
That's right. Yeah, you're not getting it. Sorry, buddy.
Kudos
to MLS for trying to ride this bandwagon. The MLS will take it from here.
My turn.
Yeah, that's what you're going to get a little influx for maybe like the first 2 weeks.
It's on Apple TV, by the way.
Yeah, then that stuff's going to drop off.
Do we adopt MLS teams now? Like, do I break out the Dallas Burn jersey I have? It's pretty cool in Vetro, at least.
I think if they really wanted to, we'll take it from here. You need a huge, or you should have already had a huge push from the MLS teams in your area.
Yeah.
Like, dude, do a marketing campaign.
I haven't seen no Inter Miami ads anywhere.
No, and maybe FIFA has been like, hey, you guys can't do anything yet till we're clear from the board because FIFA is FIFA. But you would think during that time you would promote it. And what happens when people don't promote things the right way and they try to have award shows, right? They tank. People don't watch them, and that's what happened last night.
Get out.
That's true. I've not seen one single Inter Miami ad. By the way, we have France and England. By the way, do we really need a third? Do we really need a third place game?
I'm
out. This is participation trophy 101. I was like, no. Like, go home, please.
The two teams that are playing in the third place game legitimately have an argument to be playing in the final. So I think for both of those teams, it's going to be a blah game. It's going to be like, hey, you get. So-and-so hasn't gotten on the pitch this entire, tournament, blah, 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 blah. You're going to get the start. And rightfully so.
What is the preseason game?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. I mean, like, I think there should be, for me, myself, as like, a casual FIFA international, whatever guy kind of fan, I would feel so kind of like let down, like a disingenuous, oh, here's your third place medal, go out and play. Like, I get the honor. Like, I'm not crapping on it. But both of those teams, had they played to their level of, their capabilities to play to that level, they probably should be in the final. So this kind of seems like even those guys are like, oh, we got to play another game.
Would you like to know the get-in price, by the way?
Oh, this is in Miami.
France, at Hard Rock Stadium, by the way.
It's probably be a little high still. I'm going to guess about $5,500.
$5,000?
No, $550.
Higher.
Ooh, $750.
I can get in for $730. You did not make the showcase showdown, by the way.
Damn. Sorry, John Kincaid.
But shout out to John Kincaid, by the way. He was on the price right now. I enjoyed it, by the way. So shout out to John Kincaid, by the way. Shout out. That's our guy. Do I go?
Huh? I mean,
I've never. I don't. I'm not much of a soccer dabbler or dribbler or whatever the fuck they call it, a soccer head or a hooligan. Do I make the trip down?
Do you make the investment? See, I don't know, man. If I'm going to put that much money, it's going to be a final. It's going to be something, or it's going to be a team that I really.
I don't care for either one. I'm just a.
Yeah, and I don't even, and I can't really guarantee you that you're going to get the full complement of both teams.
Am I going to get Mbappe? That's amazing.
Are you going to Mbappe? You're going to get Kane. You're going to get Bellingham. You're going to get Gordon. You're going to you might not.
Yeah, it's be like NBA preseason game. Like fuck this, anyways.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I don't know. I can't see there being any juice from either one of those teams going into that game. True. I can't. The way that England gave up and lost, the way that France just got boat raced by Spain, I would just be so like, here we go. Like at this, like I almost want to go. Like I'd want to go home now.
Yeah,
like I'm like, we gotta play third league.
It's Friday, Saturday at 5:00. By the way, Miami.
Yeah, good luck.
And the weather for Miami on Friday, as I could look, it's supposed to Saturday high of 90. By the way, low of 81. By the way, depending on where you're at. By the way, so get ready for that. I've got a few other things in the NHL. Malcolm Celebrini is your cover boy for EA Sports NHL. I don't know what they're at now. So
they don't have a curse, right? NHL, did they have like the same curse? No, not really, right?
No. I think Patrick Kane was the cover boy in 2010. He won that year. He won the cup that year. Taves was a year after. They barely made the playoffs that year. Giroux's been on it. They missed the playoffs. Bergeron's been on it. Marty Brodeur has not been on it.
Can we say with good knowledge, like, is he the youngest to ever be on the cover? Was Crosby on there when he first came in?
I don't think he's ever been a cover boy.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I know what's his face, right? And Bedard, he wasn't on it.
Bedard's not been on it, no. All right, so I'm gonna give you this. So Glenn Healy was on the first one. Rod Brendamore.
Baby.
Brendamore, Richter, and Randy Muller was on NHL Hockey PA 3. Thomas Soderstrom and Andy Moog was on that 94. Kovalov and McLean were on 94, NHL 95. All right, NHL 99 and 98. Peter Forsberg was 98. 99 was Lindros. Pronger was on 2000. Owen Nolan was on 2001. Mario Lemieux was on 2002. Jerome McGinley was on NHL 02. 03. Heatley and Sakic were on 03. 04 because of Danny Lee had a nice DUI, by the way, and killed his teammate, by the way. People forget that, by the way.
Yeah, it is. It's been confirmed here. Youngest to be on the cover.
Yeah, so Ovi's been on the cover. Vinny Cavalier was been on Stahl, Phaneuf, Patty Kane, Taze, Steven Stamkos, which I forget he was a cover boy. Giroux was been on it.
Stamkos, man.
Martin Brodeur, Patrice Bergeron. Jonathan Taze been on it twice, by the way.
Ooh, all right.
Tarasenko's been on 17. That's the one I forget about. Connor McDavid was 18. 19 was PK Subban. 20 was Austin Matthews. 21 was Ovechkin. 22 was Matthews. Zegras and Sarah Nurse in 2023. Cale Makar in 24. Last year was Quinn Hughes. And this year, 26 was Matthew Tkachuk, actually.
All right.
I forgot about Matthew Tkachuk. Well, he didn't play half the season anyway. So we could say last year was the curse for Matthew Tkachuk because he didn't get surgery until late in the season, late in the summertime, by the way.
All right.
So good for him anyway. So that's happening. Schedule, we're just waiting for the schedule. So that's amazing. All right, NBA, well, LeBron Rush is still happening. He's not signed with anyone yet, but
do we care?
Giannis presser days today as we're recording this on Thursday at 11:15. Presser's supposed to happen today at 3:00, by the way. So if you're in Miami area or NBC, NBA TV or whatever they have, they probably air it anyway. So get ready for that. Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo had a fight in Vegas Friday, by the way.
More punches landed.
Who had more punches landed? Bam Adebayo or Conor McGregor, by the way. So.
Oh, shout out to Conor McGregor. That hurts. It happens.
Exactly. So I heard it was Tyler Hero was talking some shit to Bam. I first thought because it was a girl anyways, and it was like, oh, perfect. So get about a girl anyways. Like, no, it's not about a girl. Like I threw the pad like, then this thing's I don't care about it. I hope it was about a girl anyways. That's what I
wasn't.
I thought he said something about Asia Wilson anyways. That's what I was hoping for. Like I need that drama anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. So Bam Adebayo punched Tyler Hero. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is on a court in Vegas, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like one of the hotels. So Vegas Summer League is a throwdown, by the way, between Bam and Tyler Hero. So who knew Heat culture likes to throw down? I guess there was problems during the whole locker room past couple of years, anyways, between those two. So
yikes!
How about that? Anyways, the other thing is there's no video for it right now, so I'm not happy right now. I'm not happy if it's Pat Riley who paid TMZ to make it go away, or Mickey Harrison paying money to go away, because I want to see this video. By the way, that's bullshit. By the way.
There's got to be.
I want some restitution about this. I want someone to leak this motherfucker right now.
We know there's a guy. There's always a guy in the locker room that's going to drop some stuff. Come on.
I hope so. Anyways, all right. Conor McGregor got a nasty injury during his UFC fight in Vegas. Oof.
Is it too old, too far gone for that particular sport?
Yeah, he's done.
Okay.
It's like, think of it like Chuck Liddell's last couple fights. He lost to Rich Franklin at least.
Yeah,
that's why. Sophie Cunningham. It's a bad day to be a hater of Sophie Cunningham. She is
having a moment. She's on a heater.
She's on a heater. Doesn't matter if she's a ring girl or anything, but I'll say that she's doing a better job for marketing the NBA right now than the WNBA itself, by the way. So shout out to Sophie Cunningham, by the way. So,
shout out to Sophie, man. Let's give.
I know we're gonna get shit for it, but I don't care anyway. So that's why. But who cares? I think the point is the better thing anyway. So shout out to her and shout out to Dana White.
Infamy. So. That point is going to be. There's a lot of memes, a lot of gifs, a lot of gifs. You look around, they hold on, they got staying power.
Yeah,
it's just interpreted so many ways.
Oh yeah,
so many ways. Approval, denial, throw one under the bus.
Oh yeah,
everything.
Speaking of the bus, by the way, Dan Patrick, by the way, beep towards the WNBA. How the commissioner said no, I'm not going on 2 hours before the show. By the way, after taping an interview. By the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up, by the way.
It's professionalism, right? They did this to the England manager the other day. When you put yourself in that position and you have the reins to an organization, club, team, whatever it is, it's your duty, whether you like it or not, to sit there and answer the
questions.
The questions. The questions be absurd. Questions be groundbreaking questions. They could be intrusive questions. The bottom line is like the buck stops with you, and you need to handle some of your business right now. The way that your league is conducting itself and what it's asking for and what it's doing to, I'm going to say it, marginalize specific players. Come on, man. Like, you want people on board, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want people on board, and you have a lot of talent there, but you're slapping yourself in the face by not confronting it. You are.
Yeah.
You just are. So now you can't get out there and defend your players. Now you can't get out there and defend the actions. Now you can't, sorry. Now you look like you're just sweeping under the rug in a berry, but at the same time, as you're walking away, you got your hand held out backwards to put some more coins in my pocket. No.
Need that cachito.
Yeah, no, man. It doesn't work like that.
No. I mean,
listen, for as much crap as we give Goodell, which some of it's very warranted.
Well,
even if he gives
we may have to do the power rankings of commissioners right now, and we may have a new number one, by the way.
Yeah, even when he gives you the stock BS answer, at least he's there giving you the stock BS answer.
Oh yeah,
he knows he looks like a fool sometimes. That's okay, but at least he shows up and takes it.
He's our jackass. I like this. He's our jackass.
He's our jackass. That's right.
All right, let's do this. I don't ever bring up the whiteboard that much, by the way.
Okay.
This would be the power rankings of awful commissioners, by the way, in sports, rather.
Oh wow.
Are
we saying the commissioners or like governing, like just a head?
We could say it right now. I don't know how many.
We could throw Johnny Infantino in there from FIFA.
Hey, I throw FIFA as a whole organization.
Okay, it's an organization. Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's what I do.
All right.
Who's number one, by the way? Can we throw the WNBA, by the way?
I mean, this latest gaff. Yeah, I think you have to, man.
What's her name? Nancy Lieberman. I am so bad. I was raised by someone who played a Title IX sports, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Who's a Connecticut Field Hockey Hall of Famer right now. It's not a good look right now, but I apologize anyways. It's Kathy Inglebright, by the way. Holy shit. We're going to put her as number 1. Let it be written, by the way.
Let it be written. Let it be so.
Yeah, Inglebright. Number 2, can I put Rob Manfred up there, by the way? We're about to have a lockout, possibly. And he's been acting like a jerk off right now. Is it bad I put him at number 2 already?
Who do you got as 3?
I was going to put FIFA there.
Yeah.
Is that good? Or should I put FIFA 2? Or the IOC?
I think, shouldn't we just like make the IOC like the Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Muhammad Ali? Like they don't get ranked, right? Like they're just, it's like
They're
the
there.
preeminent.
Yeah.
They're just there.
FIFA 2. How about that? FIFA 2?
Oh, we just FIFA 2. FIFA's fucking corrupt, dude. I mean, it's like they're just.
I've been saying that forever, and people told me to shut the fuck up anyways. 3 Manfred. How about that? This list.
Okay.
4. Is it Goodell?
No.
Adam Silver.
Yeah, I think it's Adam Silver for sure. I really think it's Adam Silver.
5. Can I throw Bettman there? He had 3 lockouts, by the way.
Because of just his.
But his stock is rising up because they're finally paying players.
Yeah, his stock is rising. All right, so let's see. We got WNBA, FIFA,
Manfred, Silver.
Manfred. I might do Silver Manfred. Michael Silver 3.
Okay.
I don't know because they have a little resurgence.
Who was in charge of the NCAA, by the way? That's another one.
Oh yeah, it used to be who? Mark Mark Ellis, Mark whatever his name was.
NCAA is number 5 for me.
They're slowly coming up. Charlie Baker's in charge of the NCAA now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Charlie.
It's not important to me. I'm just
Sorry, Charlie.
I'm throwing the whole NCAA there. NCAA is 5. Goodell 6 or Bettman 6.
No, I think Bettman's 6. I think right now, I think Goodell is probably the least worse guy. Game is growing.
Yeah.
Aside from him like really pushing the international stuff and adding more games, like the only reason I say adding more games, like it's just that
I got a better one.
Logistics. Oh, you got
the MLS and commissioner. I can't think of his name.
Oh, I don't think anybody could name him.
MLS commissioner, because he came from the NFL, by the way. That's
Don Garber.
Yes,
has been the commissioner of the Major League Soccer since 1999. Under his leadership, the league has expanded from 10 to 30 teams. Woo!
And he had to contract teams too, by the way.
He did. Yes, he did have to contract teams. Yes.
And
all right, okay, Don, I see you. Don
Garber 6. Can I throw? Fuck, who do we have before I erased? So we have Kathy Inglebright, FIFA, Rob Manfred, Silver, NCAA, Don Garber, Gary Bettman 7.
Yeah.
It's perfect. 8. Is there any other leagues I'm forgetting, by the way?
I'm sure we're forgetting something, but I mean, doesn't really.
I have the big 4?
You got the big 4 in there.
Okay, the big 4. All right, I'll put 8 as Goodell.
Yeah, I think 8 is Goodell. Yeah. And again, this is a
list that's fluid. It is fluid, by the way.
Right.
It is fluid.
Fluid list, and it's not necessarily a critique of we think that we don't like or appreciate your stuff. It's just that the way you are handling
the way you present yourself
and present yourself in the the modern iteration of the sports. Like it's different. Like like this isn't a Paul Tagliabue NFL. This isn't a Bud Selig MLB. This isn't a Big Jamani. It's not a Kennesaw Mountain Landed. It's not.
This is not Paramount or Warner Brothers fucking league. This fucking thing, anyways.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wait. Whoever's in charge of NASCAR should be number 9, 10. That's what we forget about NASCAR.
NASCAR's in its own little spot right now, man.
NASCAR's 9, but they should be higher. By the way, I have to redo this list. This may be the new power rankings for us for the summertime. Power rankings NFL commissioners and sports.
And I think if you objectively look at that list, right, and you remove the names associated with those particular organizations, right? WNBA. Is there a draw? Is there appeal? Do people live it, love it, want it, need to watch it? No,
not me.
Number 2,
FIFA.
You have FIFA. outside of the 4 years that you have a World Cup, people in this country, even cash, like they don't really care. They don't care. Number 3, who do you got?
Manfred. He's done some improvements. This lockout's gonna be looming. If it's looming, it happens.
And that's why he's locked in at 3.
Yep.
Number 4, you got Silver, right?
Yeah, I have Silver.
He's only there because, let's be honest, he would be a lot higher had the Knicks not won.
Oh yeah, or the Knicks not in the finals, by the way, too.
Correct. So, and it's again, it's not a testament to your teams and your sports and everything suck and whatever, but it's the whole perception in general.
5 is NCAA. We all know why. Doesn't matter if it's college. I just put as both.
Yep. It's a good spot.
Yeah.
NCAA could be higher or lower, depending upon what it does. And NIL right now, it's ticking it down that list.
Oh, yeah. Don Garber, the MLS commissioner, I think he's doing a horrible job not promoting his soccer league. It's also me too. I just think he's done a shit job promoting it, especially putting the first when he got this Apple TV deal. I couldn't watch any of them unless I had to find a way to find the free game, which never happened. Yeah,
good media rights, but again, making it very niche. And I know you're going against the big 3 in the way of broadcasting companies. But that's where you almost take it to the public television sector. And, think about some of these broadcasting giants who came out of nowhere. Like you had WPVI, you had TXF, which used to be Fox and Philly before it got big mainstream. And you would go there to find these games or these events, the TNTs and TBSs, right? Mm-hmm. Like they had like the up and comings, and you're like, okay. But if I exclusively go and say, you can only watch me on Apple, that's great for you. But a third, half of your population doesn't have Apple.
It's like F1 for me. Like if it was on ESPN, I'll throw it on the background. I'll do my dishes and stuff. It was just something else. Yeah, it's on Apple. Like I don't seek it out at all, anyways.
No, and that's a big thing, right? Like you have to be willing to seek it out, and I have to be willing to, take all these steps. I've got to scan a QR code. Mm-hmm. I've got to give you my name. I've got to give you my email address. I've got to remember that it's a trial offer. I mean, there's a lot, and if it's not for that particular little juncture of time, I don't care. I'm not watching. Am I really going to subscribe to something for? No. Sorry.
7 is Bettman. We all know why with me. 3 lockouts. Cater to the small market teams so they won't go under because they need a salary cap. High Tampa Bay. I still hate you for that for 2004. And also a shit job promoting the league. I've said this for almost forever anyway, so that's just me. 8's Goodell. 9 I throw NASCAR up there, and 10 I throw IOC. They're the least we worry about anyways.
Yeah, they're perennial. They're just there. They're
the perfect placeholder for 10. It's the IOC anyway.
So then get back to that point real quick before we wrap this up. All the excitement, Winter Olympics, Stanley Cup Finals.
Yep.
Now we've shut down a little bit. We're 3 weeks removed. What is the buzz with the NHL?
NHL. I'm excited for the league, which is more excited than ever. There's 84 games this year.
Casual fan. You think they're more excited?
I think you have your casual fan, especially if you're in Florida.
You think there's going to be a big consistent upkeep on the broadcasting?
I think. Well, speaking of broadcasting, is the Anaheim Ducks told Victory Plus to fuck off. By the way, I don't know if you saw that.
Oh,
so I guess So that's happening. By the way, so we're about to hit the. Remember when I told you like we're figure out the TV problems, the winter sports right now.
That's it.
We're about to hit that soon, anyways. Like where are these going to happen? I know the Heat have made their news that they're going to be on Channel 10.
Channel 10. Ooh.
WPLG, which was the former ABC station, which I don't have, by the way, because they told DirecTV to fuck off anyways when Fox took the other ABC affiliate anyway. So I'm going to be really intrigued if I'm going to be able to watch the Miami Heat games, by the way. So watch out for that. It's also a final. The Scripps News.
It's a final.
It is a final. The negotiations is donezo with. I have my Channel 39 back, so I'll be good for Panther hockey, by the way.
All right.
Whenever they play the Flyers, so we'll be good with that at least.
Excellent.
Other than that, I got really nothing else. It is a Thursday. The All-Star break will be over tonight with the Phillies and the Mets. Cubs and Twins play tomorrow night. By the way, not a 2:20 game because the Red Sox got to play a doubleheader versus the Rays anyway, so they took our 2:20 spot. So we have to play prime time at least in Chicago. Boo. I like my 2:20 on my Saturdays. on my Fridays. That's why, or 120 at least. So, all right, take care, be well, enjoy your weekend, and enjoy. Peace.